So in the message this last weekend, we talked about this concept in the message, and it was just simply this, that living for others is much more difficult than dying for them. Now, if you're watching this, if you're studying with another group of people right now, then you're in a room with other people that hopefully you would deem friends. And here's what I know, is a lot of times we think that living for each other is just doing this. We get in a room, we sit in a circle, or we sit at tables, or we sit on couches, and we study something, and then we go away and we'll come back and do it next week. But let me ask you this. To really live for the other people in this room means you've got to really know the needs of the people that you're sitting in this room with. So before we can ever reach out and love people where they are, we've got to start right where we are and love the people that we're in proximity with. So here's what I want you to think about as you get ready to start this discussion about friendship. It is, while Jesus was sacrificial in his friendship towards us, how can you as a group, how can you be sacrificial for the people that you're sitting next to right now? Like this next week, what can you do for one another to make each other better? If you remember in the message, I talked about C.S. Lewis and the Inklings and Tolkien and Barfield and their group, right? And in that group, they all made each other better by coming together. So what is it this week that you can do to sacrifice for one another? And I'm going to stretch you a little bit with this opening moment. I want you to look at the people in this circle that you're with, or in the square, or across the table, or wherever you're meeting. And I want you to look at each one of them, and I want you to speak life into each person today. I want you to tell them why they're important to you and why they make you better. And then I want you to really ask, how can I make you better? And once we start there, which feels like you're starting really deep, but I think that will lead you into a place that will cause you all to be more effective as you reach out together and you really make relationships work. Hope you guys have a great discussion.